Okay, I was going to do completely different poems today. When I heard all this music when I came on, I listened. I said, I'll go back and I'll get some other things about music. This is from my new and collected poems book. It's been on Amazon for a long time. Rock and roll, 1955. I rush in, turn the radio on, and turn on to 10 a.m. winds just in time to hear the sound of Cozy Eggleton's The Big Heavy, and Alan Freed is on the air. Freed transformed music for me and my contemporaries. We closed the door on our parents' Sinatra, better than Peggy Lee, only to reopen it years later, and brought in the Fat Man from New Orleans, Clyde, Chuck, Roy, Roe, Ray, Clovis, Smiley, Shirley, and Lee, most of all the doo-wop sound. We ate it up, becoming music junkies. We knew that Curtis Lee was the lead singer of the Penguins, Tony Williams, the leader of the Platters, and Otis Williams of the Charms, and then we related. We, the white kids, moved deeper into black culture, going to shows at New York's famed Apollo Theater in Harlem, and then across the street to Clyde McFadden's record store. And we moved from the white Freed to the black Jocko Henderson on WADO, who taught us to rhyme E.T. this Jackson, new Papa Do, and how do you do? And we learned to identify songs from their very first sounds. That was a big help to us who only did slow dances and could have been fooled by songs like Blue Jean Boppin' from the bottom of my head, which started slow and went to fast. Ba-ba-ba-doo, the moon glows. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Nutmeg, shoot and shoot, 5 satins. And what bam boom, Little Richard. Hey, do mato, mato, do ooh-ah. Teenagers, just soon big just tie smoke a boom day 5 keys. And yeah, the Clovers. And the Elvis came along and drove the white girls crazy and the parents nuts. But it was still okay, as it was with other fun record stars, Johnny, Carl, Roy, and the incomparable Jerry Lee. But then the awful white singers began to emerge. We played more and more Tab Hunter, Fabian, Frankie Avalon. And it was just too much. So we found WNEW returning to Sinatra and his friends, or moved again to the jazz, to be liberated again by the Beatles, Dylan, and the Byrds. And we found out that our original music guide, Alan Freed, had taken payola to play songs and taking credit for writing songs he had nothing to do with. So I grew slightly jaded, and lived songs like the 3 men I admire the most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. They caught the last train from the coast. That was from American Pie by Don McMullen, as most of you know.
Very good.
That combination of that and the fellow we talked about last time, me and Bobby McGee. I've been writing for over 35 years, news stories, articles, opinion columns, academic papers, encyclopedia entries, and anthology pieces, a technology book, collections of poems, over 1,500 news stories, articles, columns, all in addition to anything in this book. And my writing has appeared in the Chicago Tribune, Computer Shop, and National Review, PC Magazine, Westchester Business Journal, Public Electronics, and the numerous publications. No longer with us. I've written about important things: computer crime, government surveillance, outsourcing, education, technology, innovation, cyberspace competition. More people have heard me and Bobby McGee than all of what I have written in total. Yeah, it's a very good song. And then the last, which has nothing to do with poker. Poem on demand. We're sitting around talking at an upcoming 50th anniversary party, and someone came bright idea with I should write a poem for a card. Oh, my fucking homework? Whether they've asked Joyce Carol Oates to dash off a short story or Stephen King to write a short novel. I didn't say any of this, of course. I simply demurred. I do not do poems on demand. But it was cajoling, action, and press, so I compilated it. So here's your fucking poem. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Oh, and I'm going to unfortunately be bailing out early to go back to doctor's appointments to try to restore me to youth and vitality. Try telling.